Harimi, harimi, al tirai, harimi, al tirai. Imri le'arei Yehuda, hine Elokeichem. Harimi, harimi, al tirai.
Mazel Tov to Yaakov and the Vasilevskis. We have a class now on Sunday mornings, so we're going to do it for a few minutes in honor of Yaakov's bar mitzvah. I'm very glad Rabbi Lipschitz is here and can participate. So what we've been learning, we're learning Daas Tevunos, which is a book about how God created the world and what His plan for humanity is. So if you have any questions or something's not clear, because perhaps you haven't been here for previous classes, please don't hesitate to stop me. What we've been talking about now is the creation of evil. There's something in the world called evil. Our religion, as opposed to other religions, we do not believe that evil is a force by itself that can make independent decisions like Satan, as other religions have it, but rather Hashem created evil. And it's okay. He learned this before. Well, so evil was something that was created by Hashem in order to test people, that we could overcome our challenges, overcome challenges and earn reward in life for doing what we're supposed to do, even though it might not be so easy. And we learned that evil is something that was created by Hashem indirectly, whereas He created everything else directly, He created evil indirectly. And we learned that evil came about for existence by Hashem having His emanations being incomplete. There was a certain lack of good, and because Hashem had these emanations with a lack of good, evil came into existence. And now the Daas Tevunos, the Ramchal, is going to continue his discussion of what evil is and how evil eventually will not be here in the world anymore. So he says, we're in Kuf Yud Zayin, page 262, if anyone has this at home. Amar Neshama, and this book is a discussion between the soul and the intellect. Books back in the day used to be like that. It was a back and forth discussion. You can find that in books of the era. Amar Neshama, says the soul. Be'emes hagdama zosi karsi. This introduction you gave is very important. Ladas kol ha'achanos harabos hanimtsoim letzarich metzias ha'olam hazeh. That we have to know how everything in this world came into creation, came into being. She'ein tchunaso nishlames ela achar kol ha'achanos ha'ila. Its form only came about after all these preparations. Nashlim ata in yaneinu. Now let us finish our topic. Amar seichel, says the intellect. Kfar marnu sha'razeh shenivra, evil which was created, lo nivra ela bigvul sheratzah ba'chevetz alyon. Hashem created evil with a certain measurement, with a certain level, right? Hashem created evil. He doesn't let evil just run amok and do whatever it wants. He created it with a certain boundary. V'amdam, afa pi shechidish ha'odem baruch hu habitul havaya, even though Hashem made that eventually it will be destroyed, it won't be here anymore. Lo chitshu ela lahavayos bilti shleimus. So he says something here, it's very interesting. There are certain creations that exist that will not exist forever, and certain creations which will exist forever. The creations which are incomplete, those will not exist forever. An example of a creation which is incomplete is evil. That's the most, what we call incomplete, maybe lacking is a better term. Something which is lacking perfection will not be here forever. Because something that we learned in the Ramchal, for those that haven't been here before, is that when we say Olam Haba, the next world, we don't mean that the place where souls go now. That's called Olam HaNeshamas. The Ramchal and the other Kabbalists learn that there is a general path that creation is going towards, and that path is that the world we're in now will be destroyed, recreated, and that's what we call Olam Haba. In that recreated world, that's where we will get our ultimate rewards. So when we say Olam Haba and Kol Yisrael Yesh Lahem Chelik B'Olam Haba, all Jews have a share in the world to come, we're talking about that place. We're talking about this world which is going to be destroyed and recreated. We're not talking about a place which exists now. That's called Olam HaNeshamas. So the Ramchal says certain things aren't going to be here forever. But certain creations are going to be here forever. This world, the world we're in now, has imperfections. It has evil mixed into it. So the world we're in now is not going to be here forever. Because the creation now is not complete. Hashem decreed that it won't be here forever. In the next world, there's going to be a new heavens, a new earth, that its creation will be complete, and therefore there will not be bittul on that world. There will not be destruction on that world. Let's just do one more paragraph. V'nimtza shehashpah harishona shehimtzia mitzius hateva haklali, that the emanations that Hashem has to create this world that we're in now, ubitul sidur shehimtzi kilkuli hateva, and the destruction of what's going to be. Lo haisa hashpah shetoled dvarim shleimin kashemayim va'aretz achadashim shelasid lavo. When Hashem made this world, the emanations that He used to create this world were incomplete, in a sense, because this world is not going to be around forever. But the emanations that He uses to create the next world will be here forever, that are going to be different. Ki lahem lo yebitul, kamo shebiyarnu, aval haisa hashpah shelo haya bechuka laholid al dvarim bilti shleimim, al kein huchak lo habitul shehuchak litzarech imtzayik hukul merteva. So the thing to remember is, there is such a thing as evil in the world, and we talked earlier in the Sefer what evil is, and this world is a mixture of good and evil. So anything that is imperfect, the Ramchal is telling us a new idea now, is that it's not going to be here forever. So this world that we're in now, and the evil that's here is not going to be here forever, and next week we'll continue discussing how long it's going to be here and the exact path and things like that. But the idea is when someone becomes a bar mitzvah, is he here? Oh man, yes. When someone becomes a bar mitzvah, that's when he's chayav and mitzvahs, responsible to keep the commandments. Then there's real challenges to keep the commandments. It's not all peaches and roses or whatever. There's challenges in life because Hashem created the world like that we should overcome. That's a phrase. No, it's definitely a phrase. Look it up. Yeah, Google it. Peaches and cream. Peaches and cream. Yeah. Guns and Roses. That's definitely dating. I'm very impressed that you know Guns and Roses. But the idea is that we get to go to the paradise city. We get to go to the paradise city after this world. So, if you know Guns and Roses, you don't know paradise city then. Anyway, but Yaakov, you should be blessed to overcome evil and to keep the mitzvahs. And I want to wish the Vasilevskis a mazel tov.
Mazel tov.